Imagine walking through a gate that scans your retina, passing under a security archway that's indistinguishable from a medieval keep, and stepping inside a home fortified like a castle. Walls thicker than a freight train's steel, windows tested against bullet and blast, and an underground shelter stocked with months of supplies. Welcome to the hidden world of the ultra-rich, where a private residence isn't just a home, it's a fortress. If you're obsessed with seeing how the 1% live and lock down their lives, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell now. Because today, we're going deep inside the $100 million fortress homes of billionaires. 1. Mark Zuckerberg's $100 million Hawaii compound. On the lush island of Kauai, behind unmarked gates and under strict non-disclosure orders, Meta's Mark Zuckerberg is crafting what insiders describe as the ultimate private stronghold. Officially valued at around $100 million, this sprawling compound sprawls across 1,400 acres of former pineapple plantation. At first glance, you see rolling lawns, a couple of modern mansions, and whimsical tree houses. But beneath that bucolic veneer lies a steel-reinforced underground bunker, 5,000 square feet of subterranean shelter that, according to Wired's deep dive, is engineered to military specifications. Inside, the bunker features reinforced concrete walls rated for hurricane-force winds and earthquake tremors, blast doors that seal in under 60 seconds, self-contained power via backup generators and battery arrays, ventilation systems with chemical and biological filters, emergency medical suite stocked with critical supplies, long-term food and water storage, enough to sustain a dozen occupants for months. Above ground, privacy is paramount. Remote-controlled security drones patrol tree-lined perimeters. Encrypted cameras feed 24/7 video to off-site servers. All construction crews and staff sign ironclad NDAs with penalties that would make any journalist's heart skip a beat. While Zuckerberg downplays it as just a little shelter, locals whisper that it's the kind of doomsday haven most of us can only dream of, or dread. Despite the secrecy, neighbors have reported seeing convoys of unmarked trucks hauling steel beams and military-grade hardware. Environmentalists worry about the impact on island ecology. Others simply shrug and accept that, for these billionaires, the ultimate luxury is peace of mind, even if it means living in a house that doubles as a fortress. 2. The Queen of Versailles, a French-style fortress in Florida. Long before the bunker craze, Jackie and David Siegel set out to build the biggest, most opulent private residence in America, a near replica of the Palace of Versailles in Windermere, Florida. Budgeted at $100 million, the home was envisioned as a gift for their daughters. A sprawling 90,000 square foot estate with everything from gold leaf detailing to a 20,000-bottle wine cellar. Though more palace than castle, Versailles incorporated its own fortress elements. Precast concrete exterior walls faced with Pavonazzo marble veneer, more than 10 acres of stone and concrete. High-security entrances concealed within Baroque-style gates, complete with biometric locks. Hidden safe rooms behind private panels in the master suite. Stately formal gardens with remote-controlled sprinklers and motion-sensing lights. Private guardhouse at the gate, where uniformed staff monitor visitors around the clock. Inside, 9 kitchens, 3 indoor pools, a 2-story movie theater, and a 500-guest ballroom sit under extra-high ceilings and crystal chandeliers. But it's the building's sheer mass, millions of pounds of reinforced materials, that gives it an almost impenetrable feel. It's not designed for war. It's designed to be unassailable against any break-in attempt, even as the Siegels famously hosted charity galas beneath its gilded arches. Yet, when the 2008 financial crisis struck, the dream faltered. Construction stalled, and the Siegels scrambled to pay contractors. Today, Versailles stands as a cautionary monument, a fortress for the ultra-wealthy, yes, yet one that also exemplifies how even billionaires aren't immune to market forces. From Hawaii's jungle hideaway and Florida's palace fortress, we now go subterranean, where Europe's Cold War relics have been reborn as ultra-luxury bunkers, and America's heartland hosts a missile silo-turned-boutique community. 3. The Oppidum, the world's largest billionaire bunker. Buried in the Czech countryside, Oppidum lays claim to the title of the largest billionaire bunker in the world. Above ground, its 323,000-square-foot footprint features a private golf course, helipad, and automated defense systems. Below, a fortress of reinforced concrete and steel tunnels was originally built by the Soviets in the 1980s to survive nuclear strike or natural disaster. Today, it's outfitted with high-end finishes and every comfort the ultra-wealthy could imagine. In 2013, real estate magnate Jakub Zamrazil acquired the dormant Cold War vault and transformed it into an opulent underground retreat. Its 6,750-square-foot master apartment and 7 1,720-square-foot guest suites rival five-star hotel accommodations, complete with virtual window panels, a subterranean garden with simulated sunlight, an indoor pool, full spa, and even a wine cellar stocked for a decade of private cellar dwelling. 4. Vivos Europa One, a $1.1 billion doomsday escape in Germany. Not far from the Czech border, in Rothenstein, Germany, Vivos Europa One is emerging from solid limestone as the world's most ambitious survival complex. Repurposed from a Cold War bunker, this $1.1 billion project by Vivos CEO Robert Vicino will span 227,904 square feet of fortified chambers, each invite-only unit offering up to 5,000 square feet of custom interiors inspired by luxury yachts, plus private plunge pools, marble and wood finishes, and smart home automation. Beyond each private chamber, residents will share a massive community pool under simulated sunlight, a medieval-style chapel with virtual stained glass windows, a zoo safeguarding endangered species, and a DNA and seed vault for post-extinction recollection. With blast-proof doors, NBC filtration, and structural resilience against nuclear, biological, and chemical threats, Europa One redefines both luxury condo and doomsday bunker. 5. Kansas's survival condo, from missile silo to subterranean suburb. Crossing the Atlantic to the American Midwest, the survival condo project in rural Kansas transformed a vacant Atlas I ICBM missile silo into a 15-story underground community. Purchased for $300,000 in 2008, the 197-foot deep shaft was retrofitted at a cost of about $20 million into 12 bespoke condo units and shared amenities, designed to shelter up to 75 people during any catastrophe. Residents of Raven Ridge 11 enjoy hydroponic farms, aquaponic fisheries, a lush indoor pool with tropical foliage, a movie theater, library, gym, spa, bar, jail cell, shooting range, and even armored vehicles and remote-controlled sniper posts for external defense. Every detail, from 3 years' worth of food stores to biometric entry, blends luxury living with military-grade security. 6. Bill Gates's Xanadu 2.0, a high-tech lakefront fortress. Nestled on the shores of Lake Washington in tranquil Medina, Washington, Bill Gates's 66,000-square-foot Xanadu 2.0 might look like a modern marvel from the outside, but step inside and you're in a fully integrated security command center. Valued at over $63 million, this estate combines luxury living with military-grade defenses. Structural fortification. The home's exterior is reinforced concrete and steel, designed to withstand seismic events and explosions. Large windows are triple-pane and bullet-resistant, blending safety with panoramic lake views. Access control and surveillance. Visitors are issued wearable electronic pins that personalize room settings and track movement. Over 24/7 cameras, both visible and covert, feed encrypted video to off-site servers monitored by private security teams. Safe rooms and redundant systems. Behind hidden panels lie panic shelters equipped with their own HVAC and NBC filtration. The property runs on multiple power grids, including backup generators and battery banks, ensuring uninterrupted operation even if the main grid fails. Tech-driven comfort. Automated climate, lighting, and entertainment systems respond to both voice commands and the aforementioned electronic pins, creating an environment that's as intuitive as it is secure. Xanadu 2.0 isn't merely a home, it's a case study in how top-tier security can be woven seamlessly into everyday luxury. 7. Living command centers, the next frontier. As billionaires continue to fortify their residences, we're seeing a convergence of defense and smart home technology that turns these properties into living command centers. AI-driven threat detection. Machine learning algorithms analyze camera feeds and sensor data in real time, flagging unusual activity and even predicting potential breaches before they occur. Autonomous drone patrols. Compact drones equipped with infrared cameras and facial recognition software can automatically launch on patrol routes, sending live video and alerts directly to homeowners' devices. Biometric and behavioral access. Beyond fingerprints and retina scans, systems now profile users by gait, voice patterns, and habitual routines, raising the bar on what counts as authorized. Cyber-physical convergence. High-security residences are effectively mini data centers, with air-gapped servers protecting both physical defenses and sensitive personal data. Encrypted mesh networks ensure that even if one node is compromised, the system as a whole remains secure. These innovations aren't confined to single estates. Private developer consortiums are planning fortress communities, clustered safe havens where like-minded, ultra-wealthy clients can tap into shared airstrips, medical complexes, and supply caches under unified security protocols. 8. Vivos, Indiana, the forerunner. Long before Europa One captured headlines, Vivos completed its first fully operational private bunker in Indiana. Carved out during the Cold War to withstand a 20-megaton nuclear blast, this deep underground shelter accommodates up to 80 people and remains one of the most secure private complexes in the U.S. Equipped with its own water wells, air filtration, and medical facilities, it set the template for luxury underground living, proof that true fortress homes aren't just for the ultra-rich with 9-figure portfolios, but can be built and inhabited today. As demand for personal security swells, a new market has emerged for turnkey barn bunker installations. For as little as $500,000, companies now bury steel-reinforced modules beneath rural outbuildings, complete with blast-rated doors, NBC filtration, and months of food storage. According to recent reports, global revenue for luxury bunker installations is projected to surpass $1.4 billion by 2030, up over 300% since 2020. Whether driven by climate crises, geopolitical unrest, or the latest viral pandemic, the appetite for doomsday shelters shows no signs of slowing. Industry analysts estimate the global survival tools and shelter market will swell to $2.46 billion by 2030, nearly doubling in just a decade. Private developer consortiums are already planning clustered fortress villages where neighbors share airstrips, medical wings, and food caches, turning the age-old concept of a gated community into a post-apocalyptic safe haven. From Zuckerberg's jungle bunker and the Queen of Versailles' marble-clad stronghold to the deepest Cold War relics now refurbished as luxury homes, we've toured the front lines of private defense. These fortress estates aren't just statements of wealth. They're monuments to modern fears and the lengths to which the 1% will go to protect themselves. After all, if the world ever truly needs a refuge, these walls, and the secrets they guard, may be the last luxury standing.